If you've been scrolling through endless outdoor kitchen options and still can't decide which one actually makes sense, this review should clear that up. I've spent the last couple of weekends setting up a few compact islands in my own backyard, and I know how easy it is to get stuck between looks great on paper and will it survive the grill season rush. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the Mont Alpi Premium Island is trying to be a honest stop shop for the small space backyard cook. At 70 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and 46 inches tall, it sits comfortably between a patio table set and a full-size outdoor kitchen. The black stainless steel finish is meant to hide the inevitable fingerprints and rain spots, while the granite look countertop gives you a heat-resistant work surface that doesn't scream budget. The built-in 32-inch, 4-burner grill is the centerpiece, and a rear rotisserie burner adds the kind of specialty cooking you usually only see on larger decks. All that comes packaged with a few storage cabinets, tool hooks, and even a small 110-volt motor that powers the rotisserie and a built-in light. Who should consider this island? If you're a weekend grill master who likes to experiment with a rotisserie chicken, a few kebabs, and maybe a pizza on the side, the extra rear burner is a genuine convenience. The island's cabinets give you a place to stash charcoal, propane tanks, or even a small cooler without cluttering the patio. For families that eat outdoors most evenings, the granite countertop provides a flat spot for prep work, plating, and even a quick salad assembly without needing a separate table. In short, people who want a compact, all-in-one solution and are willing to trade a bit of countertop length for integrated storage will find a lot of value here. Who should skip it? If you're looking for a massive grilling surface to host large parties, the 32-inch grill will feel cramped. The island's depth is only 24 inches, so you won't have room for a side burner or a separate prep sink. Everything has to happen on that single slab of stone-look surface. And if you already have a permanent outdoor kitchen or a larger island, the Mont Alpi will likely feel redundant rather than complementary. The price point also sits higher than a standalone grill of similar size, so budget-focused shoppers might get more bang for their buck by buying a grill and building a simple tabletop yourself. Let's talk about the practical strengths. The first thing I noticed after unboxing was how quickly the island came together. The frame is pre-drilled, the cabinets slide in without fiddling, and the grill bolts onto a dedicated bracket that aligns perfectly with the countertop cutout. Because the grill is propane-ready out of the box, you can hook it up to a standard 20-pound tank in minutes. The double-lined hood with a temperature gauge does more than look sleek. It actually keeps the flames steadier when you're searing steaks, and the gauge gives you a ballpark idea of internal temperature without a separate thermometer. The rear rotisserie burner is a nice surprise. It runs on the same gas line, and the included 110-volt motor spins the spit smoothly, which is something you usually only see on high-end models. On the flip side, there are hidden trade-offs that become clear after a few cooking sessions. The island's storage cabinets are shallow, so bulky propane tanks or large cutting boards won't fit without crowding the space. The granite look slab is durable, but it's not a true stone surface, so heavy pots can leave faint ring marks if you don't use a trivet. The built-in electric motor is only 4 watts, which is sufficient for the rotisserie, but leaves little headroom if you ever want to add a small LED work light or an extra outlet. Also, the grill's burners are positioned close together, which means flare-ups can spread more quickly across the cooking surface, a point to watch if you're prone to high-fat cuts. Real-world use cases help me decide where this island shines and where it falls short. One Saturday, I set up a rotisserie chicken for a family dinner. The rear burner kept the chicken turning evenly while I used the front burners for a side of grilled vegetables. Because the island has a built-in prep surface, I could chop the veggies, toss them in oil, and slide them straight onto the grill without juggling plates. The whole process felt seamless, and the cleanup was simple. The grease tray under the grill collected drips, and the countertop wiped clean with a damp cloth. In another test, I tried to host a small gathering of 6 friends. The grill's 32-inch width limited the number of burgers I could flip at once, so I ended up cooking in batches, which extended the serving time. The limited cabinet depth also meant I had to keep the propane tank on a nearby stand, which clashed with the clean-look aesthetic. Another point that matters to many buyers is the gas conversion option. The unit ships with a propane hose and regulator, but it's also natural gas convertible. If you already have a natural gas line,